can drink, you can wait on the rain. Either way, it's gonna burn.
Welcome back, my friends of Bad Dog Podcast. We have Luke Mars here, owner of Fourth Planet BBQ over in Florence, Alabama. Welcome on the show, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for having me.
Let's go.
I like that little noise there.
Yeah. A little scratch before we get started.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
We've been talking all things barbecue.
I know it, man. So we got a bunch of questions today, but just to kind of, I guess, tell us how we got connected is Eric Yoon, right? Yoon. Yes. Awesome guy from Hey Shoals.
Don't ask me.
It's Yoon. No, we got it. Yeah, it's Yoon. Yeah.
So
we had him on Hey Shoals a couple weeks ago, and we kind of talked about Fourth Planet and how you guys have really just taken the Shoals by storm. And you had reached out to us about coming on, and we were jumping at the bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just kind of want to hear a little bit about your story and everything that goes into y'all's product and your just whole experience at Fourth Planet.
Yeah, man. I mean, basically, this is a kind of a long time coming for my wife and I. My wife's name is Graceland, by the way, and so she is born and raised Austin. Her whole family's from there, that Central Texas area, and then I am kind of a transplant from Ohio. I grew up in Ohio, started half my life in Ohio, and then we moved to Texas in 2003.
Nice.
And then we moved here to Florence 2022. So about 4 years we've been here now. But as far as the barbecue is concerned, I had encountered kind of a health issue about 4 or 5 years ago that had me stop working. And during that time of, trying to figure out what's going on and getting all the answers right and everything, I was driving myself crazy because all I was doing was just sitting inside and doing nothing. I was like, I got to figure out something to do to pass the time or I'm going to run my car into a freaking tree. And so, and I'd always cooked and loved doing barbecue and feeding friends and family. And so I was like, baby, I'm going to buy a pit and just start cooking. And she was like, okay, sounds good. So spent 16, 17 hours a day doing that and passed the time because I could sit down and chill and watch fire and didn't have to do anything. And, got pretty good at it and started feeding friends and family. And then they convinced us to do pop-ups. My first pop-up was at Singing River Brewery about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the first time that we did that, it sold out in like 45 minutes. Granted, I thought 60 pounds of meat was enough for a lot of people.
It sounds like enough.
It sold at 45 minutes. It was gone. I was like, holy hell, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And so then we did another one. And that second one that we did, we had a 2.5 hour long line.
That's awesome.
And it's kind of just been all she wrote from there.
Just started as a hobby.
Yeah, just as a hobby, man. And
what did you do before then?
So I was working in a whole bunch of stuff. So did the college thing for a little bit. That didn't work out. I got kicked out. So that didn't work out. It wasn't made for me. When I was young, I wasn't the best with authority. So
amen, brother.
Yeah. And my mom would say otherwise, but put them through it for a little bit. But just wasn't my thing. So did the construction deal for a while, and then eventually graduated from college when I was 28, and then worked for Dell. But then got laid off about 4 months after because that's when COVID started. And so our hiring class, when we got hired on, they're like, hey, sorry, you're the new guys. So you got to go. And then we moved here, and then my wife got laid off from a job that she had been at for 11 years. And she just looked at me and just said, let's just do it. Yeah. Let's just try it out because we'll regret it if we don't. And we haven't regretted it yet. It's been a really good thing.
So was it still kind of like a hobby when you were doing the pop-up thing? Like you weren't like planning to do barbecue or
No. I think I guess yes and no. After about the second one, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like this is not like, this gives me life. Like this is something that I really feel like my purpose coming to life and all that. And just like, interacting with people and doing something that's mine. I always hated selling someone else's product because it made me feel like I had to lie to make money. Yeah. And that ain't me.
Yeah. And the authority thing.
Yeah. And the authority thing. Stick to this deadline. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm going to do it a week late just because you told me to do it kind of thing.
Yeah. So you're your own boss now.
Also, so now I just get to do, we get to do what we want and grow the brand that we made. So
absolutely. And it seems like the best businesses are always one that starts as a passion and then it turns into a business. That's how you know your heart and soul's in it, Man,
for sure. And it's just, it's because it means something.
Yeah.
And like to us, it's not just like a normal 9 to 5. This is like, it fills us up.
Yeah.
And,
absolutely.
And, it's like, I'm not sick of it. I mean, a lot of people don't like sitting in a 135 degree pit room smoking briskets for 16 hours. I freaking love it.
That's badass.
I love it. Dude. I love waking up at 3 a.m. and having the city to myself.
Yeah.
I love sitting by fire. I love it.
That's awesome.
What's the process like during the week? Because I mean, y'all are open one day of the week, so obviously the rest of the week is some serious planning and everything.
Yeah, so we start prepping on Wednesdays, and we basically start like all of our like condiments and sides and everything, things that have to brine or like rest for a few days before Saturday. Thursdays are my trim and prep days, so it's when I get all my proteins and I trim them and season them, and then Friday is when we're both up there. I'm cooking all day. I get up at 4 and I'm cooking from like 4 to like 10 p.m. And then my wife is up there for about 9-10 hours making all the sides and everything. And then I get up again on Saturday morning at 4 and do all the short cooks, so the chicken ribs and Twinkies and all that stuff, and get it ready for Saturday at noon. So
Saturday's
all
just serving.
Saturday's just serving. Yeah, and just the opening up at noon and go until we sell out. And we've been selling out for a year. So
I was wondering, because you're saying that y'all have beer for people, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a selling point for me.
I'm telling you, man, the whiplash we get from men in particular when we're out in public or I'm wearing my shirt, like, Fourth Planet, where's that at? I'll tell them, and they'll be like, oh, what are your hours? I'm like, we're open from noon till we sell it on Saturdays. You can come out. We'll have live music and free beer. And they, whoa, free beer kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, yeah, come on. If you don't want barbecue, just come have a couple beers and have a good time.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's a good draw. But, like what we were saying just a little bit ago, I mean, if you're going to wait in line for our food, the least we can do is get you a buzz on the way.
That is right, man. And probably people order more when they get up there.
Heck yeah, they do.
A buzz going.
Hey, a little marketing thing. We can't let that out just yet. So.
I know you're a football guy. When you explain that process, it's almost like, Saturday's game day.
Yeah.
That's when all the people are there. You're showing off your product, but you're working all week towards that game day. It's awesome, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've had Fourth Planet before, and like I was saying when you got here, it legit is the best barbecue I've ever had. And
we love it, brother.
I wanted you to kind of touch on, I guess, your influence, because I know when you're in Central Texas, I guess, around the Austin area, there's some Michelin star places there, and I know you got your, I guess, influence from there, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when we moved to Texas, I mean, in Ohio, there's really not barbecue. And like barbecue, there's just like burgers. Like it's just like barbecue burgers kind of thing. And it's just like kind of a conundrum. It's all like, I don't know. It all kind of means the same thing. It's an all-encompassing thing. And so when we moved to Texas, it was like, okay, no, craft barbecue is these specific types of meats. And I was just really intrigued by the fact that they were poor man meats that were made delicious.
Gotcha.
So back when we lived there, brisket was probably like $2 a pound. Now it's like $7 a pound, which is ridiculous. But, it was just a cheap cut of meat that people who didn't have a lot of money bought because it was cheap and it could feed a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then figuring out how to make this cheap, tough cut of meat tender and delicious. And so I loved that. I love the taking time to turn something that's not so good into something that can be things that will make people drive 10, 12 hours for.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so once we did that and then I had it for the first time, it kind of, I became like obsessed with like barbecue in general because, I mean, I'm a thicker dude, so it's like I like,
same here,
I like to eat and all that stuff, and I'm a big protein guy. So when me and my pops went, we had it, and I remember both of us when we had our first bite of like just traditional Texas spare ribs. Like we looked at each other and we're like, "What the hell is this?
Falling off the wall.
What is this?" So I'm used to like beef jerky up in Ohio, and it's just like, and that's when the scene was kind of starting to take off, especially in like 2003. There were some people that had been there for a long time, but I think the main one that y'all might be familiar with is Franklin's Barbecue.
Yes.
You ever heard of Franklin's?
I have.
So Franklin's, Aaron Franklin is the guy's name, but they are like the staple as far as like the jump starting of like craft Central Texas style barbecue.
Gotcha.
So it's salt and pepper with post oak wood, and brisket is king. And so they would have people, I mean, there was a whole thing. I think the city had to come up with different laws because people were paying line sitters, and it was like this like tax thing. And so like people didn't want to wait. They'd get up at 2 a.m. and go sit in line for Aaron Franklin's barbecue. And then people figured out, well, I don't want to wait. And some people were like, well, you can pay me to wait. And
that's absurd.
And it ended up being a deal because it was like cash under the table. Yeah. And so there was like no taxes or anything. So then the city had to come in and be like,
it was that big?
It was that big. It was that big. It became a thing where like it literally influenced local politics.
That is awesome.
Because of just the pull that it had. And I mean, once Franklin's popped off, I mean, it seems like every corner in Central Texas, there's a killer barbecue joint.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
And now there's just so much diversity there. I mean, there's a guy, I cannot remember his name, but it's like an Egyptian influenced Central Texas style barbecue. So he does, he cooks with post oak and everything, but his seasonings are like turmeric and cumin and
gotcha.
All of that stuff. And like they have like pomegranate barbecue sauce. And then you've got other people that do like Hispanic influence. So they're doing like tacos with barbecue and, doing like barbacoa and, all of those things, but smoking it the way that people do and just that style of cooking. So
dude, it's crazy, man.
It's wild,
That's so cool. Yeah. No, the time I spent in Texas, I just remember being like, man, I couldn't get enough of it because I'm a big barbecue guy.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's awesome, man. Whenever, so that I had a question for you about that is like, what would you say, just from an expert, I guess I could say, there's Carolina barbecue, there's Alabama barbecue, and then Texas barbecue. What would you say are the main thing that stands out in Texas and not Alabama or Carolina?
I mean, they're all just so different. So like if you go to Carolina, you hear a lot about whole hog.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you do.
like pig is kind of the big thing. So, really, as far as like beef is concerned, I think Texas is kind of the ones that started all that, really going the big beef ribs and briskets and, really beef centered as far as like the barbecue is concerned and what you want people to come and eat, just to be known for. Alabama, you had like your chicken with white sauce and pork and slaw dogs and all that stuff. So, and brisket wasn't really a thing. I mean, when we moved here, the amount of people that had never heard of or tried brisket blew my mind because back home, everybody and their dog has brisket.
Yeah.
And like on the weekends, like, I mean, if you're at home on a Saturday, you don't even need to go to a barbecue restaurant because everybody's got a pit in the backyard.
That's right.
And you just smell it in your neighborhood. It's everybody's cooking. But yeah, it's just different. Like in Carolina, like you said, like I said, we have the like whole hog, like kind of pig style stuff. And it's like vinegar based barbecue sauces, thinner, maybe a little spicier barbecue sauces. Alabama, it's that white sauce, slaw dogs, pork, that kind of thing. And then Texas, it's your more savory. So you've got, your heavier, fattier, you're trying to render out fats and like beef and like that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, those are really the biggest differences. But I think that's why people love barbecue so much is because it is so diverse. Yeah. And it's kind of a universal language for like community. And so, people just love eating good food and you can get it wherever and everyone's got their specialty. But, we saw that was something that was missing here.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
People love barbecue, and this is a really big barbecue state. But we didn't have brisket.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's just see what happens.
Yeah. And you do it better than anybody. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We take a lot of pride in it, and we take it really serious, and we just want to do the best that we can, and we're trying to leave a legacy here. This isn't a side gig for us.
It's got to be like it's a good cut of meat too, right? Like where you get your meat's got to matter a lot, right?
For sure. So I'm incredibly picky on the shape and size of certain pieces of meat that we do because it makes my job easier. Yeah, for us. Clip it, baby. Put it on TikTok. There we go. That one's going viral.
That's a viral one.
Love the size of meat. Got to be picky about it. But no, man. So we'll get like different types of briskets and stuff, and some can have too much fat, some can have not enough, some can be scalped, and you don't want to mess with it because it's not going to cook the right way.
Gotcha.
And so you have to find a good supplier, a reputable supplier, and you have to find a good line of briskets. There's so many different lines. I mean, you've got like Creekstone Farms. They supply a lot of the big places in Texas. They have a really good product, but they're also like elite and super, super expensive. So for something like that, it's harder for us because, I don't want to spend $1,000 on 12 briskets, like kind of thing or whatever. I don't know. It's just,
just the overhead
it's
of it.
Super expensive. But yeah, we found a line that we really like, and it's really consistent, and it cooks the way that we want to.
You ain't got to give all your secrets away.
No, I mean,
is it Cisco?
It's not Cisco. It is. So the brand is IBP, and it's called Chairman Reserve. You can get them at Sam's, but I like to hand pick, and then my food guy knows the kind that I like now because it's just taking us a little while. So he'll kind of look through cases and he'll know exactly what I want because he probably got annoyed with me the first 6 months that we were in business together because I would call him and be like, dude, come get this. What the heck is this? Like, I'm not paying for this, brother. I was like, I appreciate your hard work, but I'm not gonna waste my time with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely super selective.
So something we touched on earlier, I guess it was right before we recorded though, is that I guess a lot of people around here are used to, barbecue joints are open 24/7 around here. Yeah. And just being open on Saturday, you were explaining that you would have to have a massive staff to cover the volume that y'all or I guess the amount of people the demand is the word for it.
For sure.
The demand for your barbecue is so high that you probably couldn't do 5 days a week or 7 days a week, whatever.
Yeah, there's no way. And the way that we do it, just with everything being homemade, we don't buy anything that's pre-cooked. I mean, it's all craft and all recipes that have been passed down from like family and friends that we've known for forever. Yeah. Stuff that we've developed. And like I said, we want to be different. We don't want to be like everybody else. And there's no, I mean, not throwing shade or anything.
No,
but we just want to be a place that it feels like home, and it feels like something different and special. Yeah. And so when you come eat it, it tastes different. It feels different. It tastes fresh, and just the vibes, and we just want the vibes to be like immaculate when we're there, man.
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
we just want people to come out, and it's just like they're on their back porch drinking beer, eating barbecue with friends.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
great.
that's just kind of what we're going for.
I was just sitting there thinking, if you were beefing with another barbecue restaurant, would you call it like porking or something?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, porking the barbecue.
Porking the barbecue. Yeah.
Oh man. No, I guess another question too was a little bit about the brick and mortar, like you had touched on earlier, about what is the next step for Fourth Planet? Because obviously everything is going great so far.
Yeah. The next step is going to be just hopefully adding more days. Not many. I think the most that we would ever do, even if 5 years from now we've taken off and things are going crazy, I think the most we'd ever do is Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Gotcha.
Just the way that we do things, and the demand for like staff and like the labor that we would have to do those kind of things. I like it being on a smaller scale. I don't think I'd ever be in a position or a want to like franchise or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I think there's something special in the like exclusivity of it all.
Absolutely.
And that's just kind of the thing that we've capitalized on from the jump. And so it's like I want to keep doing that, and it's like we've done it in a way that we feel has been just super respectful to the process. And I feel like I have no like moral like division or whatever, I guess, as far as like how we've done things. And, we're just going to keep doing it that way. But as far as the next step is concerned, I mean, we're going to have to add a couple staff and have people come in and help, because we've maxed ourselves out for sure. We don't have any more room, and we need more people to help us just with like the prep and cooking and everything, but then just expanding the space that we're in. So hopefully we'll be able to cook more in the near future. But just that slow expansion to, meet some demand. But one of the cool things that we're actually doing, we're going to be corporate sponsors for UNA this year. And so we're sponsoring the fourth quarter for the football game. So it's going to be the Fourth Planet fourth quarter. And then we're going to be selling concessions in the stadium as well.
Oh, wait. So you'll cook your food and sell it in the stadium?
Yeah, so it won't be the full menu, but we'll do like chopped brisket sandwiches, pulled pork sandwiches, and then the brisket elote corn. We'll sell that and everything. And because the biggest thing is like, our name can be on a billboard, but we still have so many people in the city like, who are you? Like, we don't know what this is. So the best thing for us is, at the football games, be like, welcome to the Fourth Planet fourth quarter. If this happens, so-and-so fan. I know. And I was just like, man, it seems so cool. And then we get to have fun with like the announcement, like, if a score happens, someone gets a gift card. And if you haven't had the food, go catch it in the northeast end zone.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude.
So
what is the full menu?
Oh, man. So our every Saturday, never changing, is going to be brisket, ribs. We do half chickens. We have our jalapeno cheddar sausage. We do our pulled pork. And then we have the Texas Twinkies, which
we need to try
right
these while they're still warm.
Oh, brother. Yeah, get you one of them.
Let's do it.
And then all of our sides. So then mac and cheese, cream corn.
Nah, dude.
Just full bore it, baby. Yep. Just go for it.
Full bore it.
Primal, dude. I love it.
But yeah, so
that's awesome.
This right here is probably one of our most popular items, if not the most. We make about 150 of these a week, and they sell out in about 90 minutes every week. So it's wild. Oh yeah, they're a mess, dude.
You're grabbing two. Easy, fella. Have one first.
I could eat two. I'm not lying to you. I probably could eat two.
Let's see what you think.
Oh my God. What is this?
It's just a jumbo jalapeno stuffed with brisket and cream cheese wrapped in bacon. And then we have our house glaze that we use, and then the seasonings that we use.
Y'all sell that separately? The house glaze?
Oh, not yet, but we will.
Oh, yeah,
we will
have to, because that's got to be the secret.
Well, we started selling our barbecue sauces. So we've got two just traditional barbecue sauces that we have, and we're going to start bottling our house glaze here pretty soon. So.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, this is special. I mean, guys, anyone in the shows listening,
come get you a Twinkie. You got to get there early, though. Got to get there early because they sell out.
Unreal.
But yeah, man, we love
those. I don't even want to
those.
talk anymore. I just want to eat. This is so good.
Yeah, brother. But I mean, we get people. I mean, that was one of the things that, like, when Eric had done the Hey Shoals post for us. I mean, he had pushed the Twinkies, and I mean, I'm telling you, it is wild. I mean, we think 150 is going to be enough, and I mean, I feel like every week we get people coming in and they want 12 on a ticket, and all this stuff, and it's just they're just gone. And it's like we make so much food, and it's just gone.
Have you ever overdone it? You're looking at it.
No,
like
dude.
You want another one.
Dude,
you keep staring.
No,
at it.
Get
You're
you
either
one,
looking
brother.
at my crotch, or you're looking at these Texas Twinkies.
That's what it was.
We're gonna go back to porking. But yeah, so it's been crazy, dude. It's
So
been
you've
crazy.
never made too much food.
No, we sell it every week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wild. I mean, we might have like a like half portion of like beans or something
Some
left.
sides left, yeah. No, I
something like
normally
that.
see your live posts. Like you'll post halfway through Saturday and be like, "Hey, we've got this, and this left. Come
Yep.
get it." And then
An hour later.
Yeah, hour later.
Yep.
We're sold out.
A lot of people, and we have a lot of customers that just wait specifically for the rush to end. So like
Yeah,
they've spent their
yeah.
time in the past little bit, they've eaten the brisket and had all the stuff that goes quick. And they're like, I'm good with just getting a rack of ribs or something. And so I'll be like, we got 6 racks of ribs, a few links of sausage and a couple pounds of pulled pork. Come get it. And
Yeah.
then in the next 30 minutes, it's gone.
Oh,
and
dude,
so,
that's awesome.
yeah, it's wild, man.
Yeah.
It's really good. And I mean,
So could you cook
what we
everything
want.
on a Thursday and then be open on Friday and Saturday? Or, I guess it would be as fresh.
We
after
could, but it would be a lot. So, I mean, I have no issue cooking, but what my wife does is we don't have enough space in the kitchen for like all the sides and everything, and so it would be a lot of strain on her to be able to add that day until we can add more like commercial ovens and that kind of thing, stuff to handle the capacity of sides
you
that we're
cooking
going
at
to
your
be
house?
slinging. No,
Oh.
no.
No, it's all there.
Food
I
inspector,
bet that
we are
shit's a
not
mess.
cooking at the house. Chris Jackson, food inspector, Florence, Alabama. We are not cooking at my house.
Yes, that is it.
that.
No, dude.
Yeah.
No. We are cooking in the kitchen that is licensed and all those things. But no, man, it's been
It's making me think they're cooking at the house.
no, man.
He's really making me think they're cooking at the house.
I've been there and watched them cook it there. Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, it's awesome.
We cook in a kitchen that's smaller than most houses' kitchens, but yeah, we're cooking all there. But
I
man,
would
it's
never
been wild.
order that. Like I would never think that would be that good. Holy
Yeah, dude.
shit.
And then it's like when you cook them, those jalapenos they get soft.
They don't even
and they
taste like a
almost
jalapeno.
they
It's
get
not too
sugary.
hot. Yeah,
they
it's
get kind of
sweet.
sugary, and it's like when you. That's the thing about like smoking stuff is when you smoke things and cook things low, and you take your time with it. All like the sugars that are in like the pieces of meat or food that you're cooking, they come out and
I see.
render, and so all of those internal sugars and fats and everything they break down and become delicious, and you're just kind of
So
pulling all
awesome.
that stuff out, and
Yeah.
so.
Kind of like
It's
you
all
got a
working out.
doctorate in meats or something.
I'm telling you, man, it feels that way.
Yeah.
It feels
They
that
don't
way.
teach that shit in school, do they?
No, man, no. You got to go to culinary school, and even at culinary school, they don't teach this. And it's just kind of got to be something you're grandfathered in, or you have a passion about.
Absolutely. I was gonna say you've probably spent tens of thousands of hours cooking over the last 20 years or however
it's,
long. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
wild. It's
Yeah.
been a lot, and then I don't really think about it too much, just because it's just part of life,
Yeah.
part of our life now. But yeah, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time, and
It's also a manly thing. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Barbecuing's manly. That's
I love
tough.
it.
It's
Yeah.
really tough.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
there are a
say
lot
you
of
can
people that won't do
barbecue,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
you're baking cakes, man. You're out here like barbecuing is some tough shit.
I'm telling you, brother. I like being out there splitting wood and lighting stuff on fire,
awesome.
and
Your testosterone's got to be this high.
man.
The patience in it too. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a lost art is the patience of cooking and how long it takes for it to get to your finished product.
Yeah, and it's just being content with sitting there and waiting.
Yeah.
And everything, but I love it because it's just time for me. And I mean, I've told my wife this, like, as dumb as it sounds, or as however you want to say it, it sounds sitting there like I just get to think about stuff. And I've always been kind of like a lone wolf anyway.
Yeah.
And so it's like my friend group is real small. I've got like 2 or 3 that are like really good. Not that I don't like people, but
No,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
I mean,
I
I'm
get
like
it.
my dad. My dad was the
Yeah.
same way. We're just self-sufficient guys.
Yeah.
And okay with that. And I love just sitting there and dreaming about the next steps and dreaming about life and just being grateful for where we're at and really focusing on things. And I obsess over it, man. I obsess
I mean,
over
it
it.
Where you
sounds
find
it
God.
sounds spiritual.
Yeah, heck
I was about to
I mean,
say
it
that.
really
Yeah.
genuinely is. And I mean, there are times where it's like, I mean, my whole family is like unbelievably spiritual and all that, and they're awesome people, and I am too, but I think in a different way. It's definitely more of like I gotta like do things to be in tune with it,
Yeah, absolutely.
and so not so much just like feeling it all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's when I have moments of gratitude. And so like when I'm sitting by fire and I'm like, I can't believe this is my life. Like I get to wake up and I get to cook and I get to sit by fire and I get to feed my community. And this is what I do. And this is what provides for me and my family and what is leading us to, the next step of success, and it's working out.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point too where you had no clue what you were going to do, right?
No, dude. Like, it was really, really hard for a minute. I mean, I'm not going to get too much in the weeds of it, but I mean that health stuff. I mean, I've never been one to struggle with like depression or like suicidal thoughts or anything, and we're not going to go down that road. But but I get why people do.
Yeah,
and it put a lot of things into perspective for me. And so when this thing started taking off, I was like, you know what, this saved my life, and I'm not going to take this for granted. And so,
absolutely.
That's where we're at. And so we're so blessed to be where we're at. And
that's amazing.
That's awesome. How do you remember that every day? Because I feel like I get to a point where it's like I'll be ultra grateful, and then like, what resets you? Is it just cooking?
Man, I just think you have to be in a mindset of every day's a new day.
Right.
You can't carry baggage from yesterday, because if you could change yesterday, you could, or you would.
Yeah.
And you can't. And you just have to be just grateful for every day that you have, and just trying to force yourself to have, just a positive outlook. And I know that's so much easier said than done. And I've been there. I've been in those spots where you're just like, that's dumb. That doesn't help. That's not helpful. But I mean, it really is that simple. And sometimes it just takes time to get there. It just takes time, and it really does. I mean, you have to be intentional about the things that you're grateful for and pour into the things that make you happy. And so if you are, if you're having a really hard time, what's the thing that brings you joy? Dive into it.
Yeah.
And no matter what anybody else says, dive into it. If that's the thing that makes you happy and keeps you going, you dive into it and you give it everything you've got. And then eventually, it'll work out.
Yeah.
And you'll level up.
Dude, that's awesome.
I feel you on the, it takes time. Like you just hold on and eventually it's going to work out, but it's so hard to see in the moment.
Well, and especially, I mean, like someone like you, I mean, like you're an artist and you're trying to grow like your brand, and you have to be passionate about it. Otherwise it's not going to work.
Yep. You have to, and you have to be patient too, because I mean, it just, some stars have to align, things have to happen, and you can't rush it. And like we were talking about, like there's not a lot of instant gratification in music. I guess with cooking, you get your final product and you can sell it. With music, it's like, we're writing this song for 3 years down the road. So you have to be patient. I'm not patient at all.
It's a marathon, baby.
I'd be microwaving my barbecue if I had the chop. Come on, hurry up.
Well, I talked to my dad about it, and I was talking to them about like their generation and, like the expectations of them and their generation as far as like age and where you're supposed to be. If I had children at 20, I'm 35. If I had children when I was 20, and no offense to anybody who does or did, they would be so jacked up. It wouldn't, dude, it would be the worst thing ever if I had kids when I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that. Never have been. And it's like now me and my wife are finally at the point where it's like, okay, we feel secure. We feel secure in who we are. We feel like we have all the things lined up, how we'd want to raise a child. So now we're ready. If I was 20 and had a kid, man, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I agree. You'd see the explosion from miles away. Like it'd be one of those things.
It would either make me have to grow up like instantly, or like you're saying, the kid would just be, there's no telling.
It's wild, but then it's just like thinking about where you're supposed to be. So there's all this pressure. Like when we started our barbecue thing, I mean, it is true. It's like when you start having success or really going after something that you want, you get haters, bro, and haters from all haters
from barbecue restaurants.
I mean, but not even that. It's just like people that like you've known and like think they know what's best for you. And, just trying to push through that and proving people wrong. And I'm a big prove people wrong guy. And that is honestly like the biggest motivation. Like, and my wife would tell you, like, she loves and hates it when I get an idea in my head because it's going to happen.
And regardless.
And she just, at the beginning, she's like, we have to be on the same page. I'm like, we are. And I love you, but I'm still doing this.
This is going to happen.
Like, I'm still doing this and I'm going to do it right. And I'm going to make sure that we have a good, good name from it. Kind of thing. But
is that how the Texas Twinkie came about?
No, so the Texas Twinkie is actually something that a lot of people do back home. We just do it different. We do it different back home.
Something different,
good, man.
So we're taking a lot of that influence and stuff that we've already seen and done back home, but changing it to make it our own.
Yeah, it's dude. What about the name? That's my favorite part. You thought it was because of the
I thought I didn't know your last name was Mars. I was just thinking Interstellar, and I was like, oh, maybe that's like a spinoff of that. But dude.
Yeah, so just my last name's Mars, and
it's so cool.
Just said Fourth Planet BBQ, but it came out of nowhere, and you would think that it would be something that clicked right off the rip. But at first it was like Bubba's Barbecue, and my niece and nephew call me Bro. And it was like, it started off, they called me Uncle Bubba. And then like, I guess like speech impediment or something happened when they were like 6 and they were like, bro. And then that stuck. And so now all my nieces and nephews call me Bro. So they're like, Bro's Barbecue. And I was like, I live in Alabama. I don't want it to sound like my barbecue joint. It's not like Bubba's Barbecue is the most country name ever. Which,
it is.
Whatever.
There's a million of Bubba's.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Dude, so many. And I was like, and there's a lot of people that have like their name like Mars Barbecue or like, you know, I mean, people, Franklin's Barbecue.
Yeah.
And,
Mars is still cool though.
yeah. And it's cool. But like, I was like, I want to do something that'd be fun to like, you know, like build the brand on. And, you know, but it also is like a cool play on words.
Yeah.
And so my wife was sitting down. She goes, what about Fourth Planet? And I about flipped the table over.
Yeah.
I was like, that's brilliant. Oh my gosh.
That's
Fourth
nail
Planet.
on the head. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and so then like the merch and everything, like we're working on hats. And, you know, the whole cow getting sucked up by a UFO. And like the next one that we're going to do is it's going to be an astronaut with a cowboy hat riding my smoker like a bull.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so it's just like playing on that and like all the things that it opens up as far as like marketing and merch and everything.
My gosh,
so
man. We need to get Elon Musk on board, I guess.
Let's go, baby.
You need to
Let's
get
go.
somebody out there with a sign that's like dressed up as an alien.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's funny, dude.
But we've got, we'll have a whole bunch of stuff. And we're going to have, whenever we get the whole restaurant set up, we're going to have a 1-of-1 beer that we're going to do.
Let's go.
And I think we're going to call it Steely Eyed Missile Man. And
Y'all are gonna make it?
It'll be made by not us making it,
In your
but
kitchen.
well, not going to make it in the kitchen. No. But in talks with some local people about, you know, getting
That's
a 1-of-1
great.
kind of thing and something that you can only have when we're there.
Yeah.
But you know, just having fun with the brand.
Yeah, dude,
just
that's the
going
best
through it
part.
that way.
You fell into your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
You've put all the legwork in. Now you get to enjoy and reap the benefits of it. Which
Exactly.
is do things like that, have a beer, and you know, sponsor the fourth quarter. That's so awesome. Dude.
Oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be so cool. And you know, people like to make their like parents proud and everything. And like, I love my mama. She's a wonderful woman. But like my dad, for whatever reason, he's just got my heart by the strings, dude.
Yeah.
Like he is my dude. And I like every time we do stuff, like I just like look at him, whatever. And if he's looking at him, I'm like, all right, I'm nailing it.
If he's happy,
Kind of thing.
Oh,
And
just wait till he comes to a game.
I can't wait till he's at a game with us.
Here's
and
the Fourth Planet.
they
fourth
say it
quarter.
up there.
He's
and-
my boy.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Boy.
Well, dude, that's a question I have for you. So I know you're a big Ohio State fan from Ohio.
Here we go.
Baby.
What do you do? So I know y'all are working every Saturday, just grind it like, and they always play at noon.
Yep.
So are you trying to like do two things at once while you're serving and keeping up with the game,
Dude,
or what?
Yes. Have you been to the restaurant when Ohio State's playing?
Why? Well, no, not when they're actually playing.
Okay, because if you do, you'll hear me screaming in the background.
That's awesome.
So literally, it'll be like I'll be slicing and then whatever, and then you'll hear me just be like, "Go Bucks, baby!" in the background, and it's like quiet, and like Graceland's like everybody in the front's like looking around, like who's screaming in the back, and it's me. Same thing. I'm just slicing brisket, but still screaming at the TV like I always do.
That's so awesome.
But
That is a fun team to cheer for, but you're stuck around a bunch of obnoxious Alabama fans.
well, it's funny when we first moved here. The day we moved here, I put all my Ohio State stuff in the front lawn.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
I had like 6 neighbors texting me like, "Are you trying to get your house burned down? Like, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Bring it on, baby." I had like it's just I have a flag that is like a 8-foot flag, and it just says "the" on it. And I flew that bad boy high, and man, they hated it. And then I've got a neighbor who's he's a Michigan fan, or the team up north, if you will. And I've got Michigan toilet paper. And I set it on his porch one morning. And
Dude, that is amazing.
So,
you need to roll his yard with it.
Oh, heck yeah. So it's just like stuff like that. But yeah, from Ohio, I'm an Army brat, so we moved around a little bit. My dad was a Green Beret when I was growing up. And I was born in North Carolina, but I only lived there for a couple months. And then we moved to the Cincinnati area. But that's where my family is from. My mom and dad were born and raised in Cincinnati.
Are you a pro fan?
Sweet.
Yeah, Bengals.
Let's go. We were talking about it. Whenever I met Luke outside, that was the first thing I brought up. I'm a new fan, but I'm a diehard. Since
Joey Cool does that to you, man.
Since Joe Burrow's been there, I've been the biggest Bengals fan ever. I bet him every year to win the Super Bowl, every year win total. I just love them.
This is probably going to be the best year for them since when they played the Rams.
That's what I think. I think the same thing.
They had a lot of big trades or something.
Yeah, they brought in
Did they finally get an offensive line?
They finally did what they needed to do in the draft and in the offseason. So they would always chase like a running back or like a wide receiver or something like that. And then it's like, that's great and all, but he ain't going to get the ball if Joe's getting sacked in 1.2 seconds.
That's it.
And you got trade for those guys.
Yeah. And so, in like the picking up of like Dexter Lawrence and like all that stuff, beefing up the defensive line, not focusing on our skill positions because we got them.
Yeah, the defense was trash last year.
Well, and then it's like you got Yosavash. The wide receiver, he's like a sleeper guy.
Yeah,
he's just our slot guy.
Yeah, he's
and
great.
so he's going to be solid. And then you got mean, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Oh, of course. Then Chase Brown
in the backfield is going to be a stud.
Yeah, and he had a good one last year, but this year might be like the breakout.
It's going to be his breakout year, I think so. Yeah, he's a beast. But
y'all talking me into betting the Bengals this year,
brother.
Yeah, they brought in Dexter Lawrence, and then they brought in Cook from. He was a top free agent safety. They brought him in, signed a couple guys on the defensive line as well. I think they're going to be pretty good.
I think it's going to work out pretty good. Awesome. They finally did what they needed.
Yeah. Speaking of Cincinnati, I had this on a list of topics to ask you because I lived in Cincinnati for like 4 or 5 months one off season, and I was around all the Skyliners that love Skyline chili. So give me your take and your thoughts on it.
Yeah, so you got Skyline and Gold Star, and it's basically like, I don't even know, like Israeli-Palestinian, like kind of thing. Like it's one of those things where like, man, people will die on either hill.
Yeah.
And you know, for me, it's really pure nostalgia.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there thinking I'm eating a 5-star meal. Yeah. I'm going in there knowing that it's, it's just a quick deal, but it's what my family ate growing up.
Yeah.
And
so which one were you? You weren't
Skyline.
Oh, you were.
Yeah. Skyline. Skyline.
I've never heard of the other one.
So it's thin. I've tried it. I didn't like it because I'm thinking like Alabama thick Southern chili. It's different. You can explain it better than I can.
Yeah. So I will even tell you, it's called Skyline chili, but it ain't chili. It's a topper. Like it's more like a condiment kind of thing. But it's like it's got like Greek influence, and so the people who started it were like they're from Greek or from like the Eastern Europe.
Yeah, gotcha.
Kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And so there's like cinnamon in it and like chocolate and like a bunch of random stuff.
Chocolate.
But on a hot dog, it's a killer. It's killer.
I saw they still have the score with spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, so they do the spaghetti.
Just microwave Skyline chili and spaghetti
I
noodles.
forgot that they have it here now. You can get Skyline chili at Walmart now.
You can.
Yeah, they got it
in the cans and everything.
I walk right by it every time.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're not from there, I don't blame you. But yeah, I mean, we grew up, eating it all the time, and like whenever all the family would be around, me and my dad, kind of the same, like I said, lone wolves, and get overstimulated with like all the noise and family.
Yeah.
And then he'd just like tug my shirt and be like, let's go. And then me and him would peel off for a couple hours and go eat Skyline.
Is
and
it like a
silence.
Waffle House up there? Like that kind of vibe?
Yeah. But it's a huge following.
There's is it Coney Island? Is that another thing? And they use Skyline chili on it, right?
Coney Island.
Or what am I thinking of in Coney Island? I remember that being a big thing when I was up there.
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. I couldn't remember if that was like where it was like a hot dog with the Skyline and all that cheese sitting on it.
Well, that's Skyline. So Skyline is the Conies. The Conies.
Conies, okay.
Yeah, the cheese Conies.
Gotcha.
Coney Island's in New York.
Yeah, Coney Island's in New York. Coney Island's a theme park.
Dude.
But they've got
90 different thoughts.
Yeah, and then they've got like the unfortunate names for like their spaghetti one. It's like the 3-way, 4-way, 5-way kind of thing. And so
it's kind of like you can do the hash browns at Waffle House.
Yep. So 3-way is just like spaghetti, chili and cheese. 4-way, spaghetti, bean, chili, cheese. 5-way, spaghetti, bean, onion, chili, cheese. And
what is the obesity rate in Ohio?
It's damn high because look at your boy. I brought it down here and started cooking food. So
that's awesome, bro.
But it's good, man. Again, super nostalgic. All my buddies in Texas, because my best buddies live in Texas, and they're like, we don't put beans in chili, and it's got to be thick, and all that stuff. So they always give me crap about it. But
well, dude, you probably had it out for them. What 3 years ago when Texas played Ohio State in the playoff?
Yep.
College football playoff. Remember that?
Yeah, man. I was this close to going to that game. Didn't work out, but it was a very loud night in the Mars household.
I bet it was.
You're not a Texas guy, huh? But you lived in Austin.
Yep. I would go and walk around Austin with my Ohio State stuff, and people throw a beer at you. And
I believe it, man. I believe it. Yeah.
This is one thing, especially since I don't live there anymore. UT fans are the worst. Texas fans are the worst. I'm looking you in the eyeball. Texas fans are the worst. Daryl K. Royal Stadium is the worst.
Like a shirt or a belief, you're just like, fuck this guy. Dude. And then they take the shirt off and they're like, oh, he's cool.
Dude, one of my buddies, when we were living in Texas, one of my buddies' dad was the chief of police for the UT campus. So like every game, like I got to go to I got court seats to go to the basketball games. We got field passes to go on the field with me and my buddy Matt.
Sick.
And met Lance Armstrong, we met Vince Young, we met all those guys, Matthew McConaughey, all those guys. I was like 13 the first one I went to, and I had my Ohio State on, and like 2 seconds of being there, I had like a beer bottle chunked at my head.
As a 13-year-old
I'm like a kid. I'm like looking around, I'm like, I'm a kid. What is happening?
I'm a kid.
And then from that point on, I was like, screw all y'all. And I'm going to purposefully try and make y'all mad whenever I come down. I'm going to wear my Ohio State stuff. I'm going to wear the socks. I'm going to wear the hat. I'm going to do all that.
I don't think
stuff.
Alabama fans are that bad. Like, maybe in the stadium.
No,
maybe a drunk guy, but not.
And like with us, like I'm not going to have a bad time. I'm just going to have fun. Like we're just going to like watch football. Like I just love the environment. I'm not trying to go start a fight. It's not that deep. But like
it is to some
Also,
I mean, some people it is. Yeah.
Now you know that all of your customers here are basically Alabama and Auburn fans, just about. It's pretty split here, and there's really no other fans. You've got to kind of tailor to the.
I don't have to have any issues playing Ohio State on the big screen when we get them.
Did you have to wait till
because I'm not picking sides, baby.
That's it.
Did you have to wait till business got booming to kind of come out of the closet as an Ohio State fan?
We haven't fully done it yet. But honestly, you know, we had thought about that, and I was like, "Is this going to be an issue? Is this really going to be an issue?"
That's serious sometimes.
Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to let go of me not playing Ohio State loud and proud every Saturday.
Yeah. I love
like
it.
Peter denying Jesus. I'm not an Ohio State fan.
Yeah. You got a rooster crowing in the background.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
man.
that is awesome.
Yeah,
man.
big Buckeye fan. Probably the biggest Buckeye fan I know.
Yeah, oh, that's sweet.
You're the biggest Buckeye fan?
I think so.
That's badass.
I think so.
You're the biggest one I know now. I don't know.
yeah, brother.
I've never really met an Ohio State fan. Other than those, I knew a couple people in Cincinnati when I lived up there that were Ohio State fans, but not as big as you are. I can tell. Yeah.
Most Ohio State fans that I know, they're really passionate. I guess that's just the biggest thing up there, right?
We love the tradition.
Yeah.
And, you know, you love
It's
just like the
their
history of Ohio
profile
State.
picture and shit, that type of stuff.
Yeah. Well, did you see when you're going on my Instagram, did you see the video of me getting on TV?
I did.
I just saw that. I wasn't stalking you.
So no, the guy, my dad was dealing with some health stuff at the time, and so I pulled the camera guy over, and I was like, dude, I know you got a lot of people saying this to you all the time. I was like, my dad's at home, he's watching the game. He's had a really crappy past couple months. He would freak out if you got me on TV. And the guy looked at me and he goes, I got you. And not 2 seconds later, he's like 5, 4, 3, whatever. And I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So I'm just screaming. I'm number one. Surrounded by like young kids. And it's like, I'm the old guy screaming at the camera.
Where was that?
That was in Columbus. Yeah,
okay.
That was in Columbus.
So
it was the big noon kickoff that day. So
you go up?
We were up there.
Well, hell, you can't. Working.
Well, so now we haven't been able to, but the past year and a half we haven't been able to. But prior to it, I mean, my wife and I would do double headers pretty much every single weekend. So we'd go to Columbus and watch a Buckeye game, and then go to Cincinnati watch a Bengals game.
Oh, that's
and
awesome,
then come home.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But I am saving up for next year when Ohio State plays Bama in Columbus.
That's right.
And then they play Bama in Tuscaloosa in 2028.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
you gonna take off for that?
Dude, I'm gonna sell my kidney for that. I'm gonna. There's no world where I miss that game. And
That's amazing,
I think
dude.
my dad and I'm working on my whole family, but I think we're gonna have a pretty big crowd being able to go. So
You have to.
we'll go and we'll
Those are the
tailgate
best.
and then I'm sure it'll be college game day.
Oh, it will be.
day.
Yeah,
So all the parties and like having the kids up there, having them see that, and all that would be cool. But yeah,
Dude,
we're going to
that's
be going
amazing.
up there for that.
So if you were to have to, let's say next year you go to that game, who do you have cover for you? Do you have somebody that you trust enough to cover things back at Fourth Planet?
Not yet, but I've got a couple people that I'm working on.
Gotcha. Cool.
So
Very
because
cool.
it's going to take a while for someone to be, completely comfortable with like cooking the briskets and like sitting by the pit. It took me a couple years to not care so much about like the timing of it all and just kind of flow with it.
Yeah.
Whereas like when I first started, I was like, I had like all the temperature probes in and like I was like monitoring everything down to the degree. And if it like swayed by like 10, I was freaking out. And it's like now it's no big deal. Just like, let it do what it does. And it'll get there. And, just getting somebody on that kind of level to do it. So
it's your baby. Like this is your thing. So you have to get to that level of trust with somebody before you can just let them come in and rip your kitchen and your
man. And the thing that I love about just like the craft Texas barbecue culture is like it's always fostering, growing the community. So it's like I look forward to bringing someone in and telling them all the stuff that we do because I hope that they can do it to do something for themselves.
Right.
And so
off and do their own thing.
Yeah. And it's like that's what I would
Know your
want.
recipe.
Well, no, we're gonna have some NDAs, baby. But
some NDAs
we're gonna
back
have some
there,
things that you cannot. Yeah, seriously. We're Jupiter barbecue. 3 Rings barbecue. or whatever. So they're doing all that, but yeah, it's it's gonna take a minute.
I can't remember who I was telling the other day. I was like, "Do you know it's Fourth Planet BBQ because his last name's the Fourth Planet?" And they were like, "Venus." I'm like, "You dumbass!" It's
Uranus barbecue. Booty barbecue.
Booty barbecue.
But yeah, man, it's crazy, and trying to find people that we're real selective about it too because we're trying to have a team that we don't want any drama. We want people to be happy to be there. And
like a family almost. Yeah.
And I've always struggled with, having jobs where my bosses were terrible and you hated your job. And we just really are trying to make it a place where, people want to be.
That's amazing. Yeah.
You never
we
know,
take
you
care
make
of
it
our
lucky
people.
and find that person right off the bat.
Heck yeah, man. And there are people out there. But, it's just taking time. We're going to let it come to us. We're not really seeking it out.
You got a
too
barbecue tattoo?
much. That one's the only one. It's just a pig getting sucked up by a UFO.
That's awesome.
Just to barbecue his ass and put him back down.
But we'll get some more stuff. So I've only got this arm done, and this is all just like, that's a picture of my dad.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. But I'm going to have hopefully a barbecue arm.
Oh, dude, that'll be
sick.
So we'll have all that. My buddy up in Spring Hill is the one who does all my tattoos. So I think I got an appointment with him here in a couple months.
Dude, I had another question for you. Sorry, not to change the subject.
No, go ahead.
But so for anybody listening that likes to cook at home and likes to try barbecue or try to smoke something at home, I have a Traeger.
Yep.
What would you suggest or what would you tell people this is a good one to use to get if they're trying to get into barbecue?
Meat or like the thing to cook on? What
Meat.
to cook?
Or, no, not what to cook. The type of grill, the setup.
Definitely, if you're not doing it full time, I would say something that's going to make it easier for you. So something that you can kind of set and forget. A Traeger and pellet grills are a great option because, you can just put it on there and you let it roll. You don't have to stay up for 12 hours.
Gotcha.
I will promise you that if you do it often, you will catch the bug and you will buy an offset and you will be the guy that drinks 14 beers, 16 beers and cooks barbecue all night long. Because I'm telling you, man, that is some good times. I mean, when I had buddies come over and be like, hey, you want to come over and just drink all night and we'll just cook brisket? And I'm like, yeah. That sounds awesome. So we just hang out in the driveway.
Yeah.
Listen to music and just talk and hang out and drink a bunch of beer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the cool thing about it. But yes, and then there's gravity fed smokers. Yeah. So Old Country Pits is one of them. You can get them at Academy.
Okay.
But you basically load them with charcoal and then put wood chunks at the bottom. You light the top and it slowly burns down.
Gotcha.
And so you can get more into the real wood taste going that way.
Okay.
But definitely things that are going to make your life easier from the jump. I wouldn't recommend day one getting an offset because then you got to buy wood.
Is that the pro thing?
The offsets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to run fire and, the size wood splits that you're going to need and how to arrange it. Because there's all different things. So it's like, if I want my fire to move fast, I flip the wood. If I want it to move slow, I turn it a different way.
Okay.
If I want it to burn hotter, I'll build it higher. If I want it to burn lower, I'll make it lower.
Gotcha.
I want, however you want it, there's different ways to position it. How many splits do I use? Do I use 3? Do I use 2 thicker ones? Do I use one big boy? And
you also have to have the knowledge of
and it just,
when to let it go higher and when to go lower.
And it just takes time and you figure it out.
Yeah.
And every cooker's different. So it's it's not all the same and every cook is different. And that's why I like it because it feels like it's the same, but there's variety in it all. And so it's always different every time. So it keeps it interesting. And, there's stuff that we figure out. I felt like I was going to die the other day because we had a big storm roll through and screen blew in and lightning bolt hit right by the smoke shack and everything. And I was like, I guess if this is how I go out, I went out doing what I love.
You love, yeah.
And it's
awesome.
I feel like that's pretty badass to think hey, he was cooking barbecue, running fire, and got struck by lightting.
Dude,
I heard that the lightning bolt hit his beer can.
Yeah. It was my beer staff that I had, my beer can staff that I had sitting next to me. But
dude,
yeah, man, I don't know. I love it, but I will caution if you get into it, it's gonna be a lot quick, and your wife is probably not gonna be too happy.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is
because of the beers or the cooking.
Yes, yes.
I already do the beers. I might as well do.
Yeah, we do enough beer. I think they'll understand.
Heck yeah, bro.
At least I'll come in smelling like barbecue smoke and not staggerly smoke.
Staggerly.
Yeah, man. We Graceland, she's been a champ through it all, and man, but our whole house. All my stuff smells like smoke. I think just a little bit. It's in my skin now. So
for sure,
it's just a part of what we do. But yeah, man,
that's awesome.
What are some other things y'all do? Being kind of new to the area. What do y'all love about Florence? What do y'all?
Man, we love the community.
Yeah.
I think this has been one of those places where it's the first time in a long time that we both feel like it's our own.
Yeah.
And we get to kind of make it our own. We love the music scene. We love how many people that are here that we wouldn't have thought. We went to Flobama the first couple weeks we were here, and then it's featuring the keyboardist from Kansas, or like, and we're like, what the heck? What is happening? And then you go to Swampers, and you're like, I had no idea this was here. Didn't even think about it. And then one of the coolest things is Gary Nichols, the local guy. I'd been listening to the Steel Drivers for forever, cool. even before we moved here. And then I knew that Gary Nichols was in the Steel Drivers, and so one night it was at Gun Runner, and it was like, come have a night with Gary Nichols or whatever, and it was free. And I was like, baby, let's go. I was like, let's go up there. That sounds awesome. So we go, and there's 3 people, and it's like Gary's right there, and we are right here, and I'm like, what the heck? I've been listening to this dude for 12 years or whatever, however long.
Yeah,
and
it's a Grammy winner.
all that. Yeah, Grammy winner. And like, I got his number, and like, we were hanging out, and like, he's like, he hung out with us after the set, and like, super nice guy. And I was like, this is so surreal. This is crazy.
That is it.
And, you know, we just love the area, and like, just how friendly everybody's been. We talk always about our neighbors. Like, our neighbors across the way from us are God's gift to neighbors. They're the best people on the planet. Awesome. When we moved here, it was funny. Graceland and I, we both had COVID really, really bad. So the first week we were here, we had our house full of boxes. We had a mattress on the living room floor and dying, basically. We had it bad. It was like 10-day COVID. It was wild.
I mean, that's brutal.
Like 100 and something degree temps for literally 10 days. It was crazy, miserable.
My God.
And I swear to God, it was like every like 10 minutes, just bang, 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 ring, 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 bang, 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 ring, ring, ring. Here's cookies. Here's this. Here's this. And so we ended up having to put a letter on the front door and be like, neighbors, we love that y'all are so kind and all that, but please leave us alone. We're dying. As soon as we're good, we're going to come meet every one of y'all. Yeah. And so that's been good. And then with the barbecue, and we were kind of getting started and honing everything in, I fed all the neighborhood basically.
Oh, I bet they
just
were.
walk
you
around
got by the balls now.
I'd walk around and have, I'd be like, I have a gallon of barbecue sauce that's just like, do you want this? Kind of thing. Or like, I have a pork butt that I have too much in the freezer and I don't want it. Do you want it? And so being able to take care of them and all that. But yeah, definitely just like the people, and it's a lot more.
You said your neighbor, y'all are friends?
Well, I mean, yeah, he's older than me, but
y'all hang out and shit.
No, we don't. I don't hang out with him.
Cool.
I don't hang out with him. But my good buddy is actually my best friend here. His name's Zach. He's the brewer for Singing River.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, super good guy. Just like getting to know people like him, and like his wife and his family and their families and everything. And you know, we've just met some of the best people that we've ever met in our lives here. So
that's amazing.
This is home
been good
for the rest of the time.
Well, and then the new house that we bought, I'm hoping it'll be our one for a while.
That's awesome.
Where's it at?
Yeah.
We're up on Cloverdale too, so we're in Sherwood Forest.
Sherwood Forest, yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm in Heathrow, so I'm right over there beside you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Such a nice place up there.
Yeah, right across from the Walmart.
Too.
Telling you,
so jealous.
The Culver's 2 minutes away. Dude,
that ice cream.
That's gonna be bad news.
Yeah, that concrete mixer,
dude. And me and Graceland, the same. Like the other day, we were packing, and it was like 9:30. She just like was like ice cream, and I had 2 seconds on the way. Got it. I don't ever ask for it, but as soon as she does, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get chewed out for this. Let's go.
I'm the same.
And so we'll go. But
what's the favorite fast food place?
Oh,
favorite
fast food here. I mean, it's probably Culver's.
Yeah,
honestly, it's probably Culver's.
Right by it.
The butter burger is good.
It's probably Culver's. That burger is killer for a fast food. For a fast food burger, that thing is killer. Yeah,
I was let down by the Whataburger,
dude.
The one here sucks.
It's not as good as the ones
when we lived in Texas, and it was like kind of in its prime.
Yeah,
it was elite.
Yeah,
elite. Oh my gosh, it was elite, and we had one right by the house, kind of the same distance as where we were, and they were open till like 2. So you could go get like one of the honey butter chicken biscuits.
Oh my God.
Get a honey butter chicken biscuit, dude. And then a milkshake at like 2 a.m.
Yeah. Cannot
and so we go and eat that.
You've been drinking that.
Oh, dude. So that was what we used it for. We'd go, there was a place that got built right down the road. It was like the biggest indoor water park in the States. It's called the Kalahari.
Yeah.
And it was right down the road from us. And they had a really cool like piano bar and stuff. And so me and my wife, we love going on dates, and we love going out and having fun, and, you know, listening to music, having some drinks and all that. But then there's always the post-drinking munchies that we get, and Whataburger always hit. Yeah. We'd be like on the way home, and we just kind of get that side eye. We'll drive by and be like, are we going to stop? Are we going to stop? You want some Whataburger? She's like, yeah. And something else. No,
gotta have the water.
She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me.
She's gonna say no. You know, I just wanted the water.
Yeah, no. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna be like, you're an idiot.
In-N-Out's goated too, though. It's good.
In-N-Out was good. But there's another place in Austin called P. Terry's. Have you ever had P. Terry's?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, P. Terry's is probably
a chain.
Yeah. So I think that they they were from Austin. That's the thing too that's cool about Austin is a lot of the restaurants there started off as like food trucks or like smaller stuff. So like you have Torchy's Tacos, if you ever heard of Torchy's Tacos.
Torchy's, yeah, and they're a chain now.
Yeah, Torchy's Tacos, they started off as a food truck in downtown Austin. Now they're national. And then Chewy's. The Mexican joint.
Started off as a truck?
No, it wasn't a truck, but it was a small Mexican chain? Joint downtown Austin.
Dude, that's crazy.
And what else was down
What's
there?
the super famous burger place? Is it Comeback Burger or something like that? There's a super famous burger place that Joe Rogan always talks about.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Then
the thing is when we lived there was so much to do that I didn't eat a lot of the stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
So we had it, but I'll think of it here in a minute. There's a couple pizza places too that are really, really famous there, but
that's awesome.
But yeah, dude. I mean, that was the thing. Like when we lived there, like there was no shortage of really delicious, amazing food.
Oh,
and it's everywhere. You walk downtown, and it's like food truck park, and all of them are different types of foods, and all of them are going to be the best of what you had at that food truck. So it's like, it's just insane. That's one thing that I wish we had here. Like that spot, I understand the need for like hotels and like all that stuff here, but that spot that was right across from Turbo Coffee, that empty lot. All I saw was like, baby, if we had all the money in the world, I would turn that into a food truck park, put a stage in the middle and like playground and just like have like 8 or 9 different food trucks. They just stay there and people can come and have good food. And all that.
Like a little, food truck amphitheater.
I'm telling you, man.
There's spots for that. I feel like there's a spot for that here.
There for sure is.
Somewhere. I'm not sure. We could find a place.
But that box in like Wilson Park.
That would be so much fun.
Nah,
Yeah. Well, it's
that spot and like it was perfect because it was right in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, it was.
And it was walking distance for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to worry about like parking. You didn't have to worry about all that stuff. You got all the parking garages, and it was that one.
That was the last vacant lot downtown.
I think it was being sold for a lot more than what it was worth at the time.
Sure. Gotcha. Yeah.
And so it was hard for people to get in there and really do what they wanted. So they needed someone like a big hotel to come in and buy it.
We know the guy that's doing the hotel. And
cool.
He had to do so much beforehand just to even get the lot ready to build that hotel.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
Thousands of dollars into it. We're actually going at 4 o'clock to watch the city.
Are they doing the ribbon cutting or whatever?
No, I think they're voting.
Like
they're doing some kind of vote on the tax cuts or
thing.
something for it.
It's like they get some kind of like, I'm so stupid. I've heard it. I don't
remember what
they
it
get
is
like
either.
a tax break based off of all the money that it's going to generate, like with all the businesses.
Yeah.
You know, like so they're going to give them a tax break on their expenses as long as they buy everything local.
Yeah.
So they're going to buy all the toilets and shit, like all that shit.
All
local.
of it's going to be local.
But they get a tax cut. You know, and the trade-off is the city's going to, for 20 years, whatever, reap millions of dollars off of people coming in, staying, and shopping.
There was something I'd seen because there was a lot of people talking a lot of crap about it and like being like, oh, another hotel. But I don't think people understand, especially the people that live out in the county that have been here for a long time, and someone who's come from a city who blew up overnight kind of thing. Florence is given that vibe. It's literally given that vibe because in Round Rock, where I was at, so we were in Round Rock, which is just north of Austin. It was a small town when we moved there. I mean, farm town, cows everywhere. I mean, in 2003, there was nothing. Yeah. And then when we moved in 2018 or whatever, 2020, I think it was almost 500,000 people.
Holy cow.
And it was because people brought bigger businesses in. The Samsung factory came in. The Tesla Gigafactory was right down the road. New Apple campus was in town. And I think there was a statistic where it's like the last 2 years that Graceland and I were there, it was every day for 2 years straight, like 175 people every day were moving to the Austin area.
I believe it. Yeah,
it was wild. And it just blew up overnight. But then it's like you think about Florence, and it's like I don't want it to be like Round Rock. I love the, like the charm that this area has.
Yeah.
And sure, it has room to grow, and there's going to be more people that move here, but there's no need for it to be that large. But you think about it, I mean, Memphis, Nashville, Huntsville, Birmingham, and then you've got all those cities, and right in the middle, the one that's left that still has some stuff, that still has room to grow,
Florence.
Is Florence.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
You think about it when 72 connects all the way, like with businesses, when businesses bleed together on 72 from Huntsville to Florence,
it's
the exact same thing as what happened in Round Rock. The exact same thing. When those big businesses start touching the smaller towns, that's when it's over and all that stuff happens.
Yeah, because you could live in Florence or on the edge of Florence and drive to Huntsville. People do it.
Yeah. Oh, we do it all the time. We
go
all the time. We're going to see Creed tomorrow.
Oh, no way.
Dude.
At the Orion?
At the Orion.
Yeah. Dude, I wanted to go to that so badly. That is awesome.
Oh,
man.
dude, my Divorced Dad Rock is going to be going off.
Oh, I love Creed. Yeah.
Damn it, I got to play tomorrow night.
Dude. Yeah, we're going to go see Creed, and I think Hinder's opening for him.
No way. Lips of an Angel? Come on, dude.
So we can't wait. We're going to go do that and spend the day in Huntsville tomorrow. tomorrow. But we like having all that. But then they have the new, what's like the agriculture center that's going in on 72.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's going to be an event venue.
Oh, yeah.
And hotel and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, out in Killen. Like,
Killen, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that's in, it's going to be wild.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
No, you're exactly right, though. The Shoals has already grown so much in the last 5 years. I can't imagine what a decade from now is going to look like. It is going to be absolutely wild.
Just from when we've lived here, man. I mean, like Graceland and I, we've talked about it, and I've just been like, it's like there wasn't traffic when we moved here.
Yeah, now there's,
I would always laugh because I'd look at like when we didn't know our way around, we put it in Google Maps and everything and drive around, and I'd see like red on like a thing, and it'd be the stoplight. And it would be like, that was it.
Yeah.
There'd be like six cars at a stoplight, but it'd be a red line on it, like there was traffic.
Oh my god!
And then now it's like actual, like that, like whatever, like Chisholm and Cox Creek, like at like 5 p.m. You're waiting six light cycles to get through that light.
You really are.
It's not even that crazy of traffic, but boy, do I bitch about it.
Oh, I know. I do too.
Heck yeah, man. When you don't have it and then you get it, it ain't no thing. You don't
exactly
want
right.
it. But yeah, man.
No. Well, dude. Is that good with y'all?
Yeah,
I thought that was
episode.
We're at an hour and 5, dude.
I got to finish these Texas
Yeah, Luke, I can't thank you enough, man. This has been such an awesome episode. You are just fantastic from a business owner standpoint. You're an awesome dude, clearly. So if you're in the Shoals, any Saturday you can, please check out Fourth Planet BBQ. It is awesome.
Yeah, come on. We'd love to have you.
All right, give us one last. Give us a woof woof.
Woof woof.
Oh, let's go. That's awesome. Man. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming on, brother.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Hey, let's do a collab one football game.
Yeah, we should.
Y'all come do a pod at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Dude, how cool would that be, man? That would be awesome.
Maybe I'll play some music. We'll watch some football.
And I'll make us a big old tray.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Just make it a big event.
Let's plan it. I'm in.
Sounds good whenever, brother.
All right, bad dog. Woof, woof. Let's go.
Woof, baby.